Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love, y'all. Welcome to Adam. 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 Artist Development and Music. I go by Ramses Francois. RAMSES. Francois. FRANCOIS. Now, before I go further, for those that don't know of me, I worked at Rockefeller Records. I did A&R a lot of albums, but I've been in the music business for a long time. I did Joel Santana first album. I suppose credits. Joel Santana, Diplomats, Kanye West, College Dropout, Young Guns, Tough Love, State Properties, Paid in Full soundtrack, Dream Team. What else? What else can we say? What else can we add to that? There's so many albums. Freeway. My brother Freeway, Philadelphia Freeway, his first album. What else? Man, it's just so many albums that I actually worked on. I can't remember everything, but those are the things that those are the albums I worked on alongside with the other A&Rs as well. Shout out to Lenny S. Shout out to Hip Hop and G. Shout out to my boy Reno. Shout out to the whole Rockefeller. Shout out to Guru, Young Guru. Tone, just the whole Biggs, Dame, Dame Biggs, Dame Dash, Jay-Z. I worked for Jay-Z for years. Damon Biggs for years, man. 13, 14 years, at Rockefeller. Damn near was there at the beginning. I started A&R at Rockefeller when like 16, 17. So, I barely finished high school, and I started working at Rockefeller. I actually worked at every department. Shout out to Emmanuel as well, Kimmy Panica. Shout out to F Sharp, for those that know, they know. Shout out once again to F Sharp, Emmanuel, So before we go further, this channel is about, guiding y'all as artists, whether it's, R&B, hip hop, jazz, pop. I'm here to help and give you game as much as I can, so you guys can keep going and keep thriving and take your life to the next level. So I'm here to give you that game. I want to see more artists grow and get what they really need, real answers, real motivation, to keep going. For somebody that's been there for years, stayed in the studio. So yeah, this episode is, be unique, stay unique. It's all about being unique, and there's not many unique artists out there. But the key to being a great artist is be unique. Bring your own sound. Add on to the culture. When you go to the studio, don't think about this artist or that artist and sounding like them. Think about sounding like yourself. Think about putting that confidence, that energy into yourself, because you're dope too. As this artist can be dope, that artist can be dope. You're dope too. So focus on your craft. Be unique. Don't follow this person. Don't follow that person, because it's not going to get you far. And some people will notice it. Recycle sound. Recycle this, recycle that. It's time for our artists to stop being scared and start being artists again. Like really be artists and be unique. That's the key. You be unique, and you will definitely go further within this music business. Whether you're an R&B singer, whether you're a rapper, jazz, or whatever the case is, they may not tell you this, but the key is to be yourself, or bring something creative. A lot of things that artists forgot that they are is creatives. You're an artist. You may do music, but you're an artist. So get back in the studio, use your brain, think about bringing a new sound, work with a producer. Get the right people that's not going to say yes to you all the time. Find some people that's going to tell you, that this is cool. This, Go with the flow, but also, most importantly, go with your gut, and you'll be out of here. The gut never lies. So when you step into that studio, think about what's unique. Bring in new wordplays. If this person, that person, this person saying the same slangs, You got to bring up your own new slang if you got to, or just use tidbit of it and get more lyrical. Be unique. That goes to everybody, male, females, as artists. You got this. You are more than what they're not telling you. You are more than what they're not telling you. So take this time, get back into the studio, and beat the hell out of that mic. Pause. That's a super pause. But attack the microphone with the right sound. You know what I mean? With your sound. Present your voice. Don't worry about, oh my, I don't like my voice. Forget all that. Because you don't know that voice you have can take your life to the next level. Why? Because you're being unique. You're not being scared to be yourself. Go with the flow that's in you. But at the same time, if you're not unique, you're not going to go further in this game. You got to get creative. You got to keep focusing on new sounds. Your project has to make sense. You know what I mean? You got to make an album that makes sense. We need to get back to concept albums. When you're doing an album, it's like writing a book. People are buying your book. Yeah, it's music, but people are buying your book. What is the book about? What's the title of the book? Or is this an album with the songs all over the place, and then we're supposed to just chill and relax? Nah. Let's get back to music. Let's get back to being unique. Let's bring new exciting things within the culture. You got the power. You can do this. Stop being scared. Tap into yourself. You are more than what you can imagine. Be unique. And I promise you, you will be seen and you'll be heard. That's the information that I want to bring to you. I hope you take heed into that, because I'm here to help you level up, help you get there. Be unique. Don't be scared. Take that sound. Have fun with it. Channel new energy. Don't worry about what this artist sound like. Don't worry about what's in the radio. Worry about what you're going to bring into the culture. And be unique. And you're going to be out of here. I promise you that. Yeah, I promise you that. So, good luck. Don't stop. Don't quit. Even if people is giving you energy, quittable energy, or whatever the case is, that they give energy that's making you want to quit, you keep going. Go with the gut. Be unique. Tap into new sounds, new production. Tap in with a producer. If that producer be unique, make that change. You got the power. You got this. And like I said, once again, it's your boy Ramses, and welcome to Adam, Artist Development and Music. I hope that you took something in and ingest the information I'm presenting to you, because I got more. Stay tuned, and peace and love to you all.